I'd also like to thank all the members of the media who are tuning in today. This is a very timely briefing as we continue to see news and updates almost daily regarding the reopening of schools. Today's briefing is unique because we have the opportunity to engage with our hyperlocal ethnic media outlets. Los Angeles County is rich in diversity, which is so important to the fabric of our communities. The 5th District, which I represent, offers much of this diversity. These are strong individuals from the Asian American communities throughout the San Gabriel and San Fernando Valleys, a sizable Latinx population in the Antelope Valley, and the largest concentration of Armenians outside of Armenia in the world.
As a member of the Student Advisory Council, I, alongside 34 students from other school districts throughout LA County, have been able to share our perspectives on various topics, from distance learning to equity in our education systems. Most recently, we drafted a letter to the Biden administration. Of course, we aren't necessarily confident that President Biden himself will read our words, but having interned for former State Senator Holly Mitchell this past fall, I've come to understand the importance of sending these types of letters with concerns and requests. And as a result, I felt that being a part of this effort was incredibly meaningful.
And finally, what is also super important is that we hear from our students. That student voice is critical. So last year I launched the first LA County Superintendent Student Advisory Council. For me, that student voice is important. I mean, hearing from them, their perspective should guide everything that we do in education. Students are the ultimate and most valuable customer that we have, and we need to hear from them. We need to know how they feel, what they're experiencing, and their ideas on how they'd like to see their education provided. And then finally, as I mentioned before, we're looking at educational transformation, really participating in how we can reinvent education with a focus on equity. We will focus on leveraging and expanding existing partnerships, bringing together community leaders, public agencies, higher education, philanthropy, and the private sector to really think creatively outside of the box to how we can improve our educational system.
We are seeing, luckily, more and more people being vaccinated. However, we know that the Centers for Disease Control has made allowances for individuals who have been completely vaccinated, and it's been at least 2 weeks since their last dose, to be able to start gathering. So we may start to see, especially with the upcoming, holidays and breaks like spring break and such, individuals who may choose to travel, for example. And whether they're vaccinated or not, they will be taking on additional risks of becoming infected and then coming back and infecting others. So we are concerned about that.